Well, hello there, friends. It's Sharon Hankins here from I Restore Stuff on the Essential Stencil page, ready for another DIY. Here is the Live, Love, Craft 4-piece set. This is one I'm going to be using tonight because I think this is a perfect Mother's Day gift room, especially for the DIY mums, right? Welcome to my craft room, maker of pretty things. And then there's two others. Let me show you. Live, Love, Craft. And my craft room is calling and I must go. So these are some of the fun signs we'll be adding to our tea towels tonight. And then we've got some Mother's Day words that I thought could be great over some of our coasters. So there's a set of 20 Mother's Day 1-inch words. And I believe there's these, oops, my camera's not focusing. Focus, there we go. There's a quick screenshot of the words that are available, or you can just go check them out yourself. Don't forget, use my code IRESTORESTUFF and save 10% on any of your stencils and transfers there. We've got Happy Mother's Day. We've got grandma words like nana, mama, grandma. We've got words to describe mum like, where is it? We've even got a bonus mum in there. We've got wise, gentle, encouraging, kind, beautiful, all those kind of beautiful Mother's Day words. So, and then I like this one at the back too. We've got forever in my heart. So that is with it's called Mother's Day 1-inch words, and there's 20 different words in that set. So we'll be using from that tonight. Another couple of Mother's Day type stencils, if you don't have these already, this one has been so popular, and I believe it's back in stock, is the lace stencil, which also comes with 2 bonus mini lace over here and a flourishing corner, lacy corner type thing. So I wanted to take out our mini lace tonight because that's perfect mini lace for our coasters. We could also use the large lace one. We'll see if we might use that. And then there's also the mini tags, Mother's Day mini tags. There's 3 tags there. They say Happy Mother's Day, best mum ever, and a mum with a flower in the center of the stencil. So that's those that are available. There are a few that you might have, but I think are currently out of stock. So there's a few other Mother's Day ones. They're vintage hobbies. You might use some of those in your Mother's Day gift giving ideas. But if you search the word mothers or mother on Essential Stencil, it'll come up with all those ideas. All right, let's start. We've got our beautiful lace here. There's the mini lace, and then there's the large lace, which I thought you could literally put all of our, let me just cut to our other view here so we can see. So let me grab another brush on my canvas this way, bringing it back down. So again, we're just going in, I've just got a lot on the brush there, so I'll just pop that down, then we'll go over to the edges. So there's our Homestead Blue, we've got Peony here, we've got some Coal Black. Now I'm going to grab our little lace stencil. Now the other, a little bit less on the inside there. See if we're happy with that. I'll hold my finger down on it and let's have a look. Oh yeah. Okay, let's have a look at that. So we'll just dry that off and see if you'll be able to see that shimmer. And I do have rose water on my brush, so it could create a variation of colour right here. But if you just wanted it to look like the one colour, use a different brush. More transparent than others, I guess you'd say. It's going to have a little bit of a vintage vibe. Although that looks like I've covered that pretty well. Who else has this mini lace stencil and the lace stencil? Great for Mother's Day gift ideas. So here's us having some fun with the lace. Blue over black. See how shiny and shimmery that is. So pretty. Let's just create a couple with some Mother's Day words. Let's choose our pink that we started with. But yes, you can see what that looks like over there. There we go. Let's have a look. Mother's Day gift ideas here, folks. There we go, cute grandma coaster or a little grandma sign, but not going over that. I'm a little bit away from it on this side, so it's okay. And we lift that up. I'm going to then move it to my other areas. Okay, so we've got forever. Now you could do 2 coats on this, I think, because the peony is a very light colour and the the paint in the background is darker. Forever in my, and then we centre heart down. So there's some fun Mother's Day ideas for our coasters. And the one that I wanted to show you as well was this Mother's Day gift idea of tea towels. So pop those aside, ready to wash later. Put my words aside. And we want to bring out our fun crafting stencils. So there you go. Lots of fun ideas for these. So we want to place it so that I'm putting the cardboard in the background, even though I've got a drop cloth right here. I'm going to bring that forward so you can see the end of the tea towel. Live, love, craft. Let's do that one to start with. So I thought we could try using this Homestead blue, or you could use black. So you don't use a sealer over the top. The fusion paint actually sits right in the fabric fibres, and it dries really well if you heat set it. So that's sealing it in, is doing the heat setting. So this is such a fun DIY project for you for Mother's Day. Let's go ahead, live, love, craft. We're just doing nice, soft, swirling motions on our fabric, making sure that we can't see any of the lines in the fabric. You want to make sure, sometimes you might have to go over it a couple of times, and making sure that it's covering all of the little fibres. Okay, so I'm just going to use the tiniest little bit of this blue butterfly Chromaflex on to some of the little edges. Let's see if I can get it all the way down there without getting it on my letter T. I could just add this here to make sure. Move this off. It might not be the right colour blue, but at least it'll give you some fun ideas to look at. You can see, let's see if we can see that shimmer over the black. A bit hard to see on the video, but it does have a little bit of a... Oh, Tammy did an apron. That's a great idea. Live, love, craft. Great idea for aprons, tea towels. So there's an idea for Mother's Day. Let me just fold that outward. Now I would seal that with using a hot iron on the reverse side, or pop it in the dryer on high for 15 minutes. Make sure your irons are dry iron. You don't have your steam on or anything like that. It's another fusion colour. I have painted a few things in this. Oops, guys, sorry there. My craft room is calling and I must go. I love how that green turned out. It's not quite as bold as the black, but it's the nice subtle colour there. So let's have a look what we've made tonight. We've got some cute coasters. Oh, there's our shimmer. Really kind of stands out. And then our shimmery blue with that Chromaflex paint on the black, and some other fun coasters. I might have to make those. You could just make them into plain coasters like so. Okay, and then we've got our tea towels. Let me just point me back to my friendly face here. That's all for now. I will see you again next week for another fun DIY Live. Bye.